Good day everyone and welcome to today's construction class. Today we will be considering the concept of Archimedean spiral and Archimedean spiral. So when it comes to Archimedean spiral, it is being said that it makes convolution instead of revolution. You know, if you were to be maybe involute and the likes, you will say, oh, making one revolution, making two revolutions. So instead of the part of the curve making a revolution, we call it convolution when it comes to Archimedean spiral. And if you check my module, there is a module on the Do Access platform, the module on technical drawing. Okay, so I actually explained what Archimedean spiral is and its application to solving real life situations. Okay, so for the purpose of this video, we'll be producing an Archimedean spiral of one convolution. All right, so which has the greatest and shortest radii being 72 and 18 mm respectively, being 72 and 18 mm respectively. So I'm going to first of all pick my pencil. With my pencil, I'm going to come right here. Okay, coming right here, I produce a thin horizontal line like this. So after producing that thin horizontal line, I pick my set square. Okay, with my set square, I provide a perpendicular to that horizontal line. Perpendicular means a line that is at right angle to each other. So creating the perpendicular like this, also faintly. So I have my point of intersection. I call it mark O. So we are told that for this problem, our greatest radii is 72 mm. So with my compass and my ruler, I measure mark of 72, which is this. So 72 millimeters. Standing at mark O, I produce a circle of radius 72. Now make the circle thin. It is only the curve that will be thick. But for the purpose of this video, so that you guys can see what I'm doing, that is why I'm actually increasing the intensity of this line so that you can see. Okay, because I've been having complaints that I can't see what you are doing. But if you are doing it at home, all these lines, all these circles should be thin. Only the curve should be thick. So take note of that. All right. So now after doing that, we are told that our shortest radii is 18 mm. Is 18 mm. So I will call this mark A, O to A. So radius 18 mm. So with my compass, I pick mark of 18, which is this. With radius 18, standing at mark O, I mark this out like this. I can draw the circle if I want to, but it doesn't matter. After marking that out, so I will call this mark what? B. I will call this B. Now I'm going to divide this circle into 8 equal parts. Okay, into 8 equal parts. And how do I do that? I'm just going to use my 45-degree set square, because total angle in a circle is 360 degrees. 360 degrees divided by 8 is what? 45. So with this, I would slide 45 degrees. Ensure you use your T-square and set square as you see me doing on the screen. So I draw this faintly. Then on this opposite axis, I do the same thing like this, faintly. So I will label this as mark 0, this as mark 1, mark 2, mark 3, mark 4, mark 5, mark 6, mark 7. This is going to be mark 0 over what? Over 8. Now, the distance between B to A, I'm going to divide it into what? Into 8 equal parts also. I'm going to divide the distance between B to A into 8 equal parts. And what principle will I actually employ here? I'm going to employ the principle of division of line into equal parts and proportion. That is the principle I'm going to actually employ. And to do that, all I have to do is just pick my ruler. I can do either from mark A or mark B. So if you don't know how to do division of line, please ensure you learn that first. And that's the reason why I actually created the module. So the module is like a step-by-step guide. So when you know the basics of what you need to know in engineering, from the basics, then to actually do complex things when it comes to technical or engineering drawing won't be hard for you. It's going to be very, very easy. So if you need help, just go to follow the link under the description below and get access, or check our community page. You will see the link to the material so that you get access to step-by-step material, step-by-step guide on what you need to know in technical drawing. So as you know them, then it will be easier for you to actually learn new things on your own. That's just it. So I'm going to divide this B to A into 12 equal, into 8 equal parts. So drawing my line right here. So I'm going to actually do this offline so as to save time, because if not, the length of this video will be very, very long. So I believe anybody watching this must have actually understood how to divide line into equal parts. So divide B to A into 8 equal parts, If you don't know how to do it, check the link under the description below on how to divide line into equal parts. Thank you. I'm going to do it offline now. Okay, so I've divided B to A into what? 8 equal parts. So on this axis, my B is 0, this area is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5, this is 6, this is 7, and this last mark is what? Is 8. Now, having gotten all those points, then the next step is to pick my compass. Picking my compass, I'm going to stand at mark O. Okay, I'm going to extend O towards to 1. That mark 1 here. So from this mark 1, you remember this line is also labeled 1. So I will draw this arc from here to here. I'm going to stop it at 1. Do you see? So I'm going to extend from O to mark 2. From mark 2, I will draw this till I stop at what? Mark 2. Do you see? 1, 2. Take note of that. You know I labeled this one too. So from that same O, I extend my compass to mark 3 right here. So O to 3, I draw till I stop at what? 3. Do you see that? 3. So then O to 4. Ensure you avoid error due to parallax. So O to 4, I draw all the way till I stop at what? 4, which is here. Do you see that? So then O to 5. So I draw all the way till I stop at what? 5. I'm just getting points, okay? Then O to 6, which is this. So I draw the way, I stop at what? 6. Do you see that? O to 7. So I draw the way till I stop at 7. So O to 7. Then O to 8, which is this last one. And that is the diameter of our circle. So as it stands now, my curve is going to start from O, then passing through mark 1, passing through mark 2, passing through mark 3, passing through mark 4, passing through mark 5, through 6, through 7, then back to what? Back to 8. So how do I get that? I get that by using my irregular curve or French curve. That's how we call it. We call it French curve or irregular curve, passing through those points. So I'm going to do that now, okay? And one thing you need to take cognizance of is that whenever you are using French curve or irregular curve, if you are using French curve, just as its name implies, it is a curve. So you must not have a sharp edge or a sharp bend on your drawing. Everything must be cycloidal or cyclical in shape. So I'm going to look for which of these 3 sets we actually work for which. So from O, yeah, which is this, to 1. Okay, will this work? So I think this shape connects. It is another scale entirely. To use your French curve, it's another scale entirely. So this connects from 0 through 1 and to 2. So I'm going to make it bold. So it's 0, 1, 2. Okay, so from 2 to 3. So from 2 to 3 to 4. Can I achieve that? I think I can. Okay, let me do 2 to 3 first. 2 to 3. This is 2 to 3. 3 to 4. You see, mark 4 and 4 there. So I think I can achieve 3 to 4 like this. Oh, just need to keep checking. I need to avoid a straight edge. I think I'm going to stay with this smaller set. This 5 and 4 is enticing. Okay, let me jump 5 to 4 first. That one is somewhat enticing. I'm joining 5 to 4 like this. 5 to 4 join like this, then 4 to 3. This goes well. All in the name of avoiding sharp edge. Okay. So 5 to 6. I think this one is given like this. Yeah, 5 to 6 is given. Okay, 6 to 7. This mark 7 here. I think it's given like this. And 7 to 8. Yeah. And that's it. So I think we got it perfectly. So that is an Archimedean spiral of one convolution, you see. So I said from 0 to 1, you draw an arc till it touches line of 1. From 0 to 2, draw an arc till it touches what? Line of 2. 0 to 3, extend it till it touches 3. So where those points you mark, where the stop is, where you're now connecting together to form the Archimedean spiral. And so this is an Archimedean spiral of what? Of one convolution. Now, if it were to be two convolution, okay, I think let me just do a video on that so that you don't look confused. I'm going to do a video on two convolution. Okay, I will do a video on two convolution also so that you can actually understand better. Once again, my name remains Oluwatumbi Blessing Olalekan, the founder of MaekllTech. Kindly ensure you subscribe to this channel and also invite your friends who might be in need of it. Thank you.